Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us and being a part of the Nikki and Steven Live experience. Nikki and Steven Live, a place where Nikki and Steven can chat, hang, and connect with the amazing Sticker fam.
What up, mother cluckers? What are you doing with your life if you don't put pineapple on pizza? What?
Solo is the worst Star Wars movie ever created.
Toss a coin to
I didn't mean actually.
Oh, Valley
Oh my
of
God,
Moon.
stop. Dude. This is dumb. I'm leaving.
Join in on our movie nights.
I can't watch this. Fuck, wait for him to get in. Oh God. No. No. That's a no from me. Oh, baby feet. No.
Boom!
Oh, fuck it. Can we all give Mr. John Wick a round of applause? A whole round.
Nom nom. Nom nom.
In the eye! In the eye! Ay!
Your favorite show's over? Be there for the rap party.
This is literally the most underrated television show I can personally say I have ever seen.
Word.
That was just such an epic moment that it was just, his speech was so good. Such a massive impact on the universe of Vikings.
There is nothing that you're gonna tell me that's like, he didn't survive. Because, no. La 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 la, I hear nothing.
If you thought this had a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention.
I cry every single time I see that scene again because it's so... I was shaking.
And of course, we are playing some games.
Yep, we're still in a bush, bitches. Oh my God.
I'm an aggressive accuser.
Really? You are. You're a dick.
Sorry guys, I had to bounce.
Oh my God.
Oh, you missed! Oh, you missed!
Ah, no! Intimidate? I don't know. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh my God. It worked. Okay, so I suck it, you blow it.
I got this fucking thing dangling from my gun now.
That's what he said.
Run! Run!
No.
What?
Bitch.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Ugh.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Fucking finally! Holy shit! Ah, shit! Ah! Oh my God! Dude, serpentine! Ah! I'm gonna pee my pants, I swear to God! Fuck this shit all day.
Hello. What's up, y'all? Was not expecting this last minute. No, I announced I was gonna do watch parties on the last stream. It was a long stream, so there's a lot of info in there, but yeah, planned on doing a Star Wars Andor thing this whole time. Don't think I've seen their reaction to season 1. It's because they don't exist. We did not react to season 1, and we're not technically reacting to season 2. It's just gonna be me hanging out with my Star Wars friends, watching Andor. A show that I have been very critical of, but very much excited to see what season 2 brings. Ooh, full caps. I wouldn't do that. Don't yell at me. Early for us? No, it's like 11 o'clock in the morning. It's not early. It's not too bad. WrestleMania was pretty lackluster. Totally agree. The whole Cena thing just didn't work at all. Oz? No, I've not seen Oz. You've been around since Walking Dead days. Wow, nice. That's cool. I mean, Travis Scott's interaction was very bizarre. I don't know what the whole point was. I saw a funny comment about Orton and Cena, and everyone's going to love that match until they actually start wrestling. Can't avoid Daredevil questions? Nope. Said it many times, we're not watching it. Never watched the Netflix show. Don't have time to catch up. Won't be watching the new one without watching those. I mean, it's early. We're hardly ever on at this time. But I think Tuesday nights, I don't think it makes sense to do the watch. If this is something that I continue doing, I don't think the Tuesday nights are going to make sense for me just because I got softball practices and 3 episodes. If it was 1 episode, piece of cake, but doing 3, it probably makes sense to let everyone watch it on release and then show up the next morning and see who wants to come through, watch it again. Should Randy Orton just pass John Cena? That would be pretty funny. If they go through all that to break the record, just to have Cena lose it to Orton. That would be pretty wild. Yeah, there's I talked about it because there's an update stream. I think I did it on Saturday. One of the things that we're going to implement more is it's basically going to be me mostly doing the live streams for like certain events, hanging out like UFC stuff or doing Andor, for example. It's not going to interfere at all with any of the normal schedule as published Ted Lasso this morning. Jumped in, gonna do some Andor, and it's a show that it's not gonna get edited down. It's just gonna stay open for all to enjoy or yell at me about. But yeah, we're just gonna hang out, watch some Andor. As you see on the in the box to my right, that's gonna indicate what episode we're watching. And then for those who haven't been around for our movie nights, which we do live every single, well, not every single week, but we do all of our movies live. There's a timer there that will allow you to sync. So it's going to be the plan. Ted, thank you for the super chat. Love you and Nikki laughing at Roy Kent in season 3, episode 7. Yeah, that shit was funny. Roy's hilarious. He's great. So I think we're going to get started in like the next 5 minutes, because I do have a schedule to follow. I have to go pick up our oldest from school. So as soon as we're done here, I'm going to go do that. Sorry to hear that, Green. Hope you and the family are doing as well as you can. How long have you had YouTube again? I don't know, like 7 years, 8 years, something like that. I think Triple H's booking appears to suck when others try to get involved with it. Nikki's always lurking. She's in the chat always. So like, I think The Rock inserted himself into that whole thing, and Triple H isn't going to tell The Rock anything. So, I think other people injecting themselves into stuff is generally what ruins it. Kind of like Mandalorian season 3. So, what's your first video posted to YouTube? On this channel, it was a trailer reaction to The Walking Dead season 8. I'm kind of curious what the hype is like for this. If people are going to actually be interested. Andor is a very hot button episode or a show, so people are really passionate about loving it. People are really passionate about hating it. We were on YouTube first. Twitch came later. I'm like in the middle. I can see why people don't like it. I can see why people love it. I think it's overrated because people put it in the realm of like S tier level television, like Breaking Bad, for example, and I don't think it's anything close to that. It's a very high quality Star Wars show. I think it's a little too deliberately slow. Like, I know, what's up, Indiana? I know that it's a deliberate slow burn, but I think they overdid it by a lot in season 1. I don't know how. I'm curious to see how these 3 episode arcs are going to work every week. I don't personally love it, just in the sense that it's going to be over in a month instead of 2 months. Stretch that shit out, man. Let us talk about it. Let us dive into each episode and theorize and come up with guests instead of like 1 month. It could be 2 months and keep that conversation rolling, especially if it's good, you know? But yeah, that's my general thought on Andor. Like, it's really high. It's really high quality TV writing, production. The visuals are incredible. The performances are really strong. I just, I don't know. It kind of lacks that it factor for me when I think about what I love from Star Wars. Or 3 months, not 2 months. And watching 3 episodes, especially if they're like around 50 minutes each, that is a lot to ingest. I mean, I know people binge stuff all the time, but I personally am not a binger. I don't love binge watching stuff. I like being able to like watch an episode and then think about it, talk about it, make guesses, I love making predictions and guessing what's coming next. So just kind of my thought process on it, but we'll see how it goes and see how this format works. What are you guys talking about? Cooperate? What? What did I say? Oh, corporate? Oh, you're talking about WWE being more corporate. Yeah, I see the comment now. Never know. I always misspeak stuff. Get off my lawn. But yeah, like, I'm also not the type of person who's gonna come out and be like, this isn't Star Wars. If you like this, you aren't a Star Wars. Like, I'm not that type of person. You're gonna like what you're gonna like. I'm open to all opinions as long as you accept mine. Because I do always have strong opinions. But I do know, because I knew we weren't reacting to this, one thing, I don't know about you guys, I really enjoy leaks and theory videos. People trying to guess what's coming, or even like false leaks. I do watch some stuff about that, and I did see a leak about something that's coming in this show. I don't know when or what the context of it is, but I'm, based off of some of the stuff I've already seen online, I'm really curious to see what the community thinks of this being added into Star Wars, because again, it's one of those things where you got to see the context of it fully through. But am I done with The Rock? If he's not gonna if he's gonna inject himself in the biggest storylines and not be there to pay it off, then yeah, go away. But I'm not a gatekeeper in terms of Star Wars. Be like, if you like the sequel trilogy, you're not a real, like, stop it. I don't buy that kind of mindset. But despite how aggressively I display my opinions, doesn't mean I'm against anyone else's. If you like something, you like something. If you don't, you don't. Paul, thank you for the 5. Except for those times you told me my opinion was wrong and that Andor wasn't Star Wars, you nerd herder. Yes. Troll comment of the day wins. Good job, Paul. Thank you. I appreciate you. I mean, Travis Scott getting involved was really stupid. But we're here to talk about Star Wars! Because regardless, I love Star Wars. I always will love Star Wars. I mean, I don't know if I could hear Fiend ever again after watching WrestleMania weekend. That shit was so annoying. But here we go. We're going to get started because I am on the clock. I do have responsibilities that I need to get to after this. So the way this is going to work, this is a watch along. I can't give you audio or video because this is YouTube, and YouTube will block it and take it down and might even get a channel strike for it. So you won't really hear anything except me. You won't see anything for the show. You will get a timer, which will pop up right there. Oh, hold on. Point the other way, buddy. There you go. There's a timer there, and the episode we're watching will be right there. And when I count down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, on go, hit play, and we will get this thing rolling. Ooh, excuse me. So the music should be disappearing. You haven't even finished Andor Season 1? I watched it. Yeah, it'll be available afterwards. I'm not putting this behind any membership wall. It's just me hanging out, watching some Star Wars. The full watch-alongs for movies with Nikki and I, yeah, those are behind the membership walls, but this won't be. This live stream will stay up for all to enjoy. So you guys ready? It's going to get very quiet. You're going to be able to hear all the noises in the house. You have Disney with ads in the show? They actually have ads within the content? That better not be a thing. If there are ads, if there are ads within this video or this episode I'm about to watch, I'm gonna be really mad. Yeah, I had one before which I could skip, but Andor Season 2, Episode 1 year later. All right, well, if I get an ad, I'll just announce it, and then we'll be completely screwed, because then the sync and timing will be completely off. But there's no other way to do this besides doing it that way. So, no ads in the show? Okay. Why is the timer going? We haven't started yet. Yeah, Madrinas, big sponsor for Disney Plus. Absolutely. All right, we ready? Let's watch some fucking Star Wars. And don't bring none of that. This is Star Wars for adult stuff. I don't subscribe to that mindset either. Star Wars should be for everybody at every level of any age. That's the way I've always felt. That's the way I'll always feel. But here we go. Andor Season 2, Episode 1 on Disney Plus. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How'd that go? We synced, ready to go. Soft music. Nikki's a casual, as we've stated it a lot of times, Nikki's a casual Star Wars fan. I'm selective about the stuff that she watches. She has not seen Season 1, hence not going to watch Season 2. It's just going to be me. Andor is the best story, best acting, best dialogue in any Star Wars content ever. Ugh. I like it. Yeah, this is all me, folks. 1 year later. Are we synced? Are we good? Are y'all on the same page with me? BBY4. Cool shot. Looks good. I wish there was a little bit of a previously on, but I guess not. I mean, Mando season 1 and 2 will always be my two favorites. Andor is probably on a similar tier for me as Kenobi, because I really enjoyed a lot of aspects of Kenobi, and I love a lot of aspects of Andor. This is cool. Did not react to season 1, no, but I watched it. And I know I was going to watch season 2, so I figured I'd do it this way with y'all. You guys don't hear anything, right? What's up, bud? I'd be nervous as hell too. Rogue One is probably my it's easily in my top 5 of favorite Star Wars movies. Dang. Damn right the Empire can't win. I mean, Andor is a dope character, regardless of what anyone says about this show. He's great. I don't need space wizards, I need revolution. I mean, I love the Force, I love Jedi, I love Sith. I love the Empire, I love the Rebellion. I want all of it all the time. I want hope, I want despair, I want all of it. Oh, here we go. Party time. I mean, we're all in agreement, right? Like, she's definitely dying after that conversation. I mean, the way you put it, just like, you're more interested in this than watching people swing their laser swords. Like, I think that's a major disservice to what Star Wars is, if that's how you describe it, personally. I think Star Wars is way more than that, with the aspects of the shows and movies that do have lightsabers. I don't think that's fair to the product. But, I mean, you're entitled to that. It's fine. I just don't agree with it. This is cool. Oh, shit. Wrong way. There's an oversaturation of Jedi stuff. That's just because there's too much stuff. Star Wars used to be an event and like a once every couple of years thing, not a 3 times a year kind of thing. This is chaos. Cassian, holy shit. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Deuces. Same thing happened in the MCU. Yeah, they got to a point where it was quantity over quality, which I think is the same type of issue for Star Wars. This is a really cool scene. I mean, I don't think Kenobi got the treatment it should have gotten, considering how important it is to a lot of the fans of those characters in that story. I don't think Book of Boba Fett got anywhere close to what it deserved. Andor, figure it out, buddy. Come on. I think I watched the first 2 episodes, 2 or 3 episodes of Skeleton Crew. It looked fun. I never got a chance to go back to it. It looked fun. It's a fun action sequence to open the season 2. Very cool. The stakes are set high. Cassian gets into a little bit of trouble, gets away. Nice. I like it. Good stuff. Lots of pew-pewing with cool Star Wars ships. It's fun. I mean, that's my core thing when I watch Star Wars. I just want to have fun. And I think everyone has different descriptions of what they consider fun. Because I watch Revenge of the Sith, and that movie is just soul-crushing and heartbreaking. But I have a really good time watching it because of, I think watching that kind of stuff and the conflict it's enjoyable when done well. Oh. That was a cool shot. Creeper. I think Andor is going to end on probably a pretty... Whoa. The fuck was that? Considering where Andor or where Rogue One picks up, I think this show is definitely going to be a downer at the end. Yeah, that was not a dream. That was a nightmare. Yeah, that was the guy from season 1, yeah. The torture expert. I said it before we started watching the episode, but I'm a believer that there should be no separation of adult and kid content. It should be for everyone. I should be able to take my family to go watch any piece of Star Wars content without any concerns of anything. That's just my opinion. I mean, did we need new ways to detest the Empire? I mean, within like the first, half hour of A New Hope, they destroy an innocent planet? The very first Star Wars movie, they murder billions of innocent people. What else do you need to know? It's always nice to see Mon Mothma. I mean, there's obviously elements of Star Wars that's hardcore, but I'm not afraid to show my kids the aftermath of what the Empire did to Owen and Beru. You don't see it actually happening. You don't actually see it taking place. And that moment is imperative to the story. So, like, towing that line of, is it too extreme or is it not? I mean, you could tell this show's got a much better budget than some of the other shows for sure. They look great. Hey, what's up, bud? Is everyone going to be mad at when it reveals that he's like a former Jedi? I don't know if I would be able to rock those outfits. You're hoping he's former Jedi? I think that'd be an interesting twist, but everything's a secret. Come on, you know. Former Padawan. Luthen is definitely one of the characters that I was super curious to see where his story went after season 1. There weren't a lot of them for me personally, but he was definitely one of them. Obviously, we know where Cassian's story goes. Deidre was another one who was a very interesting character to me. Ugh. It's like, Dad, what does she mean by that? Don't worry about it, kid. You're good. Yeah, that's not good. The sounds of the ships is probably one of my favorite things in Star Wars. I love the sounds. Hey, like a glove. Good job. I mean, I don't think there's a ship that I would look at and be like, I don't like that. I think they all are unique and cool looking in their own right. I'm trying to think. Are there any ugly ships? I mean, even the ones that might be not super pleasing to the eye are still just, again, they have their purposes and they look cool for what they need to be. Right side up is the most important. Yeah, exactly. I love the outfits. Krennic! Hell yeah! Very cool. Oh, we have like a special presentation here. Wow. How do you get that job in the Empire? Can I be a voiceover guy for the promo videos? Gross. Wow. Does the Empire need like editors and stuff? Because, you know, might be hard to find in the galaxy far, far away. Interesting. Uh-oh. Not good. Would have been cool to get to see that meeting. Unlimited power. Makes sense. What's up, Leon? Yeah, it doesn't seem like a good mission for them. Deidre's not feeling it. So destroy the place. Take what you need. Dang. Shit. This is pretty intense so far. Setting a typical Andor tone. This crew feels very reminiscent of Return of the Jedi. I'd be cranky as shit. What's up? The Rebellion, bud. One person I would love to see in this show is, I've talked about it a lot, Infant's Nest needs to make an appearance at some point in this show. These guys, no, I don't want to work for them now. Really emphasizing the importance of alliance and the Rebel Alliance. Yeah, for sure. Oh, bitch. Now this is pod racing. Just gonna start pushing some buttons. Shit. Teacher has resting imperial face. That's funny. Music's good. He's good. Oh, that sucks. That's no fun. We're still arguing about this? This group is struggling. Crab. Oh boy. What the fuck? Oh shit. That's the end of episode 1, huh? All right. I think we're just going to jump into the next episode, but I'll share like quick thoughts before we jump into it so that we can all get time to reset for those that are hanging out watching. The thing this show always does well, I feel like, and it did it in season 1, it really sets a pretty strong foundation for what's coming. And I mean, again, the visuals, it looks great. Performances are always good. And just seeing the dysfunction of what the rebellion currently is and seeing how, you know, structured and strong and powerful the Empire is just showing the two extremes and talking about destroying an entire planet to go get some resources from Gorman. So that just sounds horrifying as the Empire is eating lots of tasty looking food and this pocket group alliance is sitting there starving for days. Not trusting each other, not trusting Andor. Going from there. Yeah, I think it's a fine start. It was titled a year later, so I'm assuming it's literally what the title says. It's a year jump from where season 1 picked up. And every 3 episodes is going to be like a time period and a story element. So, gonna jump into episode 2. I should probably stop the clock, reset it. Put episode 1 away, show up episode 2. But also showing the alliance importance when everyone on Ferrix was united, the Empire was out. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, that's always the case. When you get and we see that obviously later in the story, when they finally get on the same page, things work out better to their advantage. So just a matter of getting there, because uniting people against something so big and powerful as the Empire is not easy. Hey, Karen. No problem. All good. Yeah, this isn't going anywhere. It's not going behind membership walls or anything, even though you are a member, so thank you for that. If you did want to join, for those who aren't, there's a link at the top. Help support the channel. You get perks and stuff like that. But here we go. We're going to jump into episode 2. Y'all ready? Those that are here, hanging out, watching. Ready to roll? Paul, thank you for the super chat. I wish the doofuses making all the comment in the chat would just hush. Hey, you're keeping the conversation going, Paul. Keep it rolling. What's up, X Archie? Andor season 2, episode 2, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not skipping the recap, y'all. Not skipping the recap. Starting from 0. Previously on Andor. Lucasfilm. I really like this intro that the Disney Plus uses with the faces. I think it's cool. I've always liked that. I like the Andor animation too. I think it's cool. I have that on my phone. It's a trap. Oh, what? Oh, you... That was a terrible shot there, bud. Should have waited longer. Wow. Anything Thunderbolts? What do you mean? I mean, today's Star Wars, so I don't think there's much to talk about for Thunderbolts until people start watching it. Yeah, we're watching it right now. I mean, did I not make the title clear enough? He's every damn where. He's every fucking where. What else can I do to specify this as a live watch party? Let me know, chat. I'm sure this was talked about in season 1, but she could totally play a young Leia. Oh, you thought oh, I mean... Gotcha. You think she was a body double for Padme? Interesting. Her husband is a tool, but he isn't wrong. Tay is a liability. I mean, that was an impressive structure. Not a peep. Cassian is currently busy with people who can't figure out what exactly is going on. Yeah, the wheat planet does look pretty cool. Ugh, that does not look tasty. I mean, Cassian is very good at accomplishing things that he needs to get accomplished. He's a master manipulator. Where's your cereal, bud? That can't be good. You didn't want to see Sorrel this season, not gonna lie. I don't think she wants to talk to you, bud. How about you don't worry about it, bro? This dude is a fucking creep. This looks like quite the hike. Great world building, love it so far. I mean, it's definitely good at that. The show is very good at that. I'm not hiking at my wedding. No, sir. I mean, based off of all the stuff I've seen about this show, season 1, and haven't seen much about season 2 yet because I obviously wanted to watch it first, there aren't many complaints about its overall quality. The main thing I see is just keeping people's attention and wanting to keep watching. The thing this show does a lot, it spends a lot of time kind of doing the same stuff, dealing in the same scenarios, in the same situations. Spends a lot of time doing that. I think that's the struggle that people have retaining their interest and attention. That sounds fun. Shit. That's what she said. Oh, I just saw an alien. I feel like that's been lacking in this show. Oh, there's another one. Some alien species. non-humans are not the Empire's priority, right? But still, it's an important element of Star Wars. We're not spending every moment with the Empire. That didn't feel like a comfy conversation right there. What's up, Quincy? He knows too much. Feels that way, right? Sneaking this at work. Wanted to watch along. Shh. Secret safe with me. I won't say anything, I promise. The music is really good. I like how they use it. It's well done. Oh, that's fun. Any Easter eggs in this room? This is crazy. I like this stuff a lot. It's like someone just took out the fantasy element in Star Wars. Not that I don't like it. Yeah, I mean that's an obvious, clear complaint and disappointment about this show. When people say it doesn't feel like Star Wars, it's because it's hyper focused on one element of the universe. Well, technically two, I guess. Empire and Rebellion, specifically. I mean, it's like high drama. It's very grounded, yeah. I mean, like, I guess that's the whole point, is do people want grounded story in Star Wars? Some do, some don't. I'm not necessarily one that wants a truly grounded story in Star Wars, but I can still appreciate the quality aspects of this show and still share honest opinions about it. What's up, Bravo? Excuse me. I mean, it goes back to even like, take Batman, for example. There are over the top comic style versions of Batman shows, movies. For me, I loved the grounded version of the Batman. I love that very much. Others don't agree. It's all preference. God, there's so much. Everything is so tense. Thanks for stopping by, Ken. Appreciate it. See, that's what I thought Rogue One did really well. It was still a relatively grounded story in terms of what they were building to, but there were still enough fantasy elements within it that I thought just made the movie incredible. I mean, my biggest thing with this show is like, I think they take some of the, I don't necessarily mind the groundedness. Again, I love the Force. I love Jedis. I love Sith. I love lightsabers. I love all that stuff. But there was none of that in, I mean, obviously Vader was in Rogue One for a moment, and it was one of the greatest Vader scenes ever, if not the greatest Vader scene ever. I feel like they hold on to moments for a tick too long. So again, it's a very deliberately slow burn style of show, told in a very deliberate fashion. But I think they hold on to certain things a tick too long. Like in season 1, I thought the jail construction scenes just, I think there were too many of them. I thought it dragged too long. Building to that moment, which is the whole point, is building to the escape. Oh, jeez. Is this really happening? Interesting version of rock, paper, scissors. Raw. Oh, bitch. Hey, Batman. Appreciate it. Oh, we got bigger things to worry about there, bud. Literally. It didn't have to be this way. It didn't have to be this way. That's dope. Oh, it's the end of the episode. Okay. Cool. Yavin. That was pretty cool. They were on the rebel base the whole time. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. See, that's one of those cool little nuggets. I thought that was a pretty cool little touch right there. I mean, it's too bad those folks couldn't get along and figure shit out. But again, tension's really high. A lot of stress. I mean, this show does that incredibly well. Building the tension, just you can just see the look on everyone's faces. Everyone is just on edge. Just so much anxiety because there's so much going on behind the scenes that you don't want too many people to find out. And then it's like people start talking and you don't know what they know or if they're just, who knows? Like there's just so much of that. But I thought that was a really cool touch there at the end, that the entire time this group was they were bickering and fighting each other literally on Yavin. That's pretty cool. And Andor just flew away from it. Like, I'm ready to jump into the third one. Y'all good to go? Ready to go? A lot of people didn't notice it. It happens. I mean, the thing about first time reactions, it's sometimes hard to spot stuff. Like I miss shit all the time. I wish I was more of an expert of this specific universe, because there's still some stuff even in this show that kind of flies over my head. So the reason I just haven't watched season 1 a bunch. So, but the overall aspect of Star Wars is still there. It's really cool. But I got the episode 3 logo up. We are on a good timeline right now. This is working out very well. Oh yeah, we'll finish in plenty of time. All right, here we go. Andor Season 2, Episode 3. This one's called Harvest. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Previously on Andor. Lucasfilm. Star Wars. Greetings from Germany. What up, Spartacus? Appreciate the comment. Thank you. Andor. I wonder if we're going to get any Emperor or Vader in this show. I mean, Krennic mentioned the Emperor a bunch. That's a really cool looking shot. I mean, I would imagine if things with like the rebellion and stuff got big enough that they would get involved and want to have some FaceTime with the important people. I wonder if Tarkin be interesting, since he stole Krennic's thunder in. Oh shit! Oh. Stole his thunder in Rogue One. I wonder if he's going to make an appearance here during the Gorman situation. The interesting creature back there. Some big ass horns. So many nervous looks in like every scene. Everyone is just going through it. That's tough. A little behind, but maybe Yavin's base wasn't settled yet 4 years before its battle. Makes sense. An Andor wedding. Shit gonna go down or what? Or is everyone gonna behave? The drums are a cool effect. Join my circle. The music in this scene, now that's a choice. Aw, teacher smiling. Should I wear my evil white suit or my evil black suit? Yeah, exactly. Am I saying her name wrong? Because Cyril just said it differently than I thought it was. Thank you? Question mark. Shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's the reception. Watch out. Oh, shit. Get her. If everyone could talk to mom that way. Those damn in-laws. What's up, Sandy? Ooh, fancy. A partner at work and I are watching together. Nice. Love the recruiting. Get them in here. Naboo. Naboo and Gorman. Every time I see him, I feel like I'm looking at Valorum. Watch your reactions together on date night. Love it. Tay is dangerous. Yeah, 100%. Oh, dance time. He's hanging out with gangsters, drinking too much, and in debt. Why so serious? Put a smile on your face. This is the biggest downer of a first dance I've ever seen. Dude. Reminds you of Firefly. There we go. Let's get some celebration in here. Later, Quincy. You could cut the tension with a knife. Womp womp. Uh-oh. Trouble, trouble. That was a dope speeder bike. Yeah, about that next week meeting. Eric, Lone Star, what's up? Oh, the photo. Fuck the Empire. Damn, my Mothra putting them down. Yeah, dude could adjust his hair in the mirror all he wants. He still looks the way he does. What are we doing here? As a father of daughters, I hate that dude so much. Yeah, same. Damn it, dude. He's covering for him, yeah. They're really doing it, huh? I saw the leak. Well, I saw a creator talk about the leak. They're really going there, huh? Wow. This scene. Josh at the Denim Nerds talked about this last week. I wasn't sure if they were actually going to do it. This should create some great dialogue in the Star Wars universe amongst the fans. Damn, get him. Damn, dude. Fuck this dude up. I mean, get your kids in jujitsu. Oh, shit. She fucked that dude up. I don't know if that's what you meant to type, Revan, but... they just said the word on a Star Wars Disney Plus show. Wow. Glad she killed that fucker, though. That shit don't fly. Hell no. Good for her. I just now worry what the hell's gonna happen. Luthen gonna have that dude killed. Lady Death. Boom! I mean, all the visuals in the show are incredible. You could tell that they spent good money on this show for sure. All the speeder action, the flying, all of it looks good. Oh shit. I love the aim assist. That shit is so helpful. Oh, dang. Deuces. Get craned. Good one. Oh no. Wake up, dude. Ah, shit. Brasso was there for his mom when she died. He was his brother. Really sucks, yeah. That's brutal. Bix is gonna go on a revenge tour after all this torture by the Empire. What happened in this episode and Brasso's death? Could wipe that look off your face, bud. I don't think your near future is gonna be looking too good. Damn it, Brasso. Tay just constantly has that like smug look on his face. I think it's about to get wiped off his face very shortly. Oh, I left B2 behind. In Rogue One, Cassian mentioned the rebellion using assassins. I think Bix is going to become one. That'd be dope. Yeah. And with that, Week 1 of Andor is over with only 3 to go. There's no credit scenes or anything. No? Okay. I thought those episodes were fine. I mean, it's what Andor does. It tells dark stories. I know the internet is going to be very split and torn on what went down with Bix in this episode. I mean, Star Wars has done a lot of dark shit. Exploding planets. I mean, the visual image of Uncle Owen and Beru. I mean, Leia at Jabba's palace. I think the difference is pretty clear. The word was dropped and you physically see the act being attempted. I think that's where the issue is going to come in to this, if it becomes one. I mean, again, I'm torn on this entire show because I hear both sides. I understand both sides. I still think the pacing's an issue for me. Because now there's going to be a big time jump, right? Because every week, 3 episodes is a certain section of time, and then we jump to the next 3, to the next 3, to the next 3, right? So we're going to get a time jump now, and the stuff that played out in this batch of episodes will carry us to the next 3 episodes, which I think them putting these 3 episodes together works a lot better than putting them individually week by week, because I think you would lose the people who are still trying to give this show a try, making an effort to watch it and enjoy it. But keeping them all together, I think it'll work better. I mean, the pacing works a lot better when you can just watch the 3 episodes. It's essentially like it should essentially be 90-minute episodes. I think that's the format that would probably work really good. They're essentially 4 movies is basically what they're going for with Andor, which we'll see how it goes when it's all done, and see how the format and the layout and the execution and the flow of the story goes. We'll see how it all goes. I'm going to hold my opinion just like I did with season 1, old school miniseries. Yeah, totally. Again, it's deliberately a slow burn show. It's the way it is. It's the way the story is told. It's on purpose, just like anything else that gives you a slow burn to the finish line. It's just, I feel like that type of payoff is tough in a 2-season show. You don't have like 5 seasons to let things marinate and truly digest and flow, especially with the format of dropping 3 at a time if you're watching live. If you binge it all at once, it is what it is. But again, I think the story's intriguing. You're always going to have a challenge with a prequel, and this show is a prequel of a prequel, which pretty unheard of, I feel like. I don't feel like I've watched many things that would be considered a prequel of a prequel. But that said, I think the performances are always really good. The writing's really good. Visually, the show's incredible. I mean, I think it's up there with Last Jedi in terms of cinematography. And the story is painful to watch. It definitely makes you uncomfortable. The reality of what the Empire is we all know. It's really bad. And the way in episode 1 they were talking about this Gorman project just sounds absolutely insane. I don't really know a lot about it. I know I've heard about something involving Gorman. I haven't done my homework on it. But it sounds like they're going to probably kill a lot of people and destroy an entire planet to get this resource so they could add... I forget exactly what they said. It was something about shields, right? I believe it was something for the shields that they need the the elements that are on that planet. So yeah, I thought season 1 started off better than it finished for me. I thought it got repetitive. I thought the big payoff was really obvious. I think the one thing I said during this stream, I forget which episode I said it in, lens for the reactors. There it is. That's what it said. I thought it was shields for something. I misheard that. Didn't remember. But thank you for that. I feel like they spend just a tad too long on certain scenarios. For example, like I thought the prison stuff went too long. You knew it was building to something big, and it was just a tad, just a little bit, because you kind of like knew where it was going. And then when it happened, it was big epic escape to jumping off of the structure into unknown waters, basically. So yeah, we're moving right along. We'll see how the structure goes. I think that was a good start. It didn't like blow my socks off or anything like that. But I'm curious, obviously, what you guys all think. How you feeling about Andor? Do you think it was an issue that they dropped what they dropped in that 3rd episode? Share all your opinions. Of course, always just keep it clean. Conversations and opinions are okay. What I like doesn't have to be what you like. What you like doesn't have to be what I like. But being able to have conversations respectfully is important. Because, again, everyone is entitled to the opinion. As long as you're able to properly express that opinion, I think the dialogue should be fine. There shouldn't be any attacking or talking shit about people. Or I'm not a huge fan of the, yeah, keep it clean. Yeah, sure thing. That's tough. I know. I don't think this is Star Wars for adults is necessarily like a great thing to present in discussions, because it kind of feels honestly a little belittling to the idea that it's like, oh, this is Star Wars for adults. You've never grown up kind of thing. It's like, no, I don't really love that argument. I haven't really heard a good stance on that side to make me feel like that's a good faith argument. But I mean, it's definitely more mature. You definitely don't want to necessarily show your 10-year-olds this stuff, but it's intense. It's heavy. It's very well produced. That is for damn sure. I think this is probably easily the best looking Star Wars show. I don't think there's any debate there. I don't think there's any room for debate there. It is really, really great looking. The quality, all the action sequences, the flying, all of it looks super clean, and all the environments look great. I thought it was really cool that they showed us Yavin in the moment as like the big moment at the end of episode 1. Was that episode 1 or was that episode? They're already blending together for me. So when Cassian, actually it was the end of episode 2, right? He took off and then you saw the nice wide shot. But yeah, like there's certain elements to this show. It's going to give a lot of Easter eggs away for sure. I felt like I saw something in episode 1 in the communication room. So those are Mon's planet is practical. Those mountains are in Spain. That's dope. That's cool. I think Star Wars always works best when it's practical. I think that was probably one of the biggest issues with the prequels. Just everything was shot on green screen, blue screen. So it kind of took the element of environment away. But I think when people say Star Wars for adults, they mean Star Wars only for adults, not meant to belittle. Well, I mean, the conversations you see online, I think there's a lot of that happening. But that's kind of like, I guess that's where the core of that discussion even comes from is, should anything with the Star Wars label on it be just for one single demographic? I would say no. I don't think that's the case. Anything that has Star Wars slapped on it should be clean enough for a family to sit down and watch. But that's just my personal opinion. Maybe that's just my old school mentality on it. Like, I don't really want to show anyone in my family this show. The kids, Nikki. It's just not one of those things. Like I could enjoy it for what it is, because it's interesting, because I get really passionate about like The Last Jedi, for example, and the sequel trilogy as a whole. But this show, it's not really hitting on things that I care enough to get like fired up about. So I could still kind of sit back and enjoy what they're presenting. I think that's the whole core of really any enthusiastic discussion and argument, is if it's hitting on something that you care a lot about and it's like something that you're deeply passionate about, then yeah, you're going to love it or hate it depending on how the story's told. Because we're dealing with a prequel of a prequel, I don't think there's a lot that could really impact. Like Rogue One was, I thought, amazing. I thought it was easily one of my favorite movies in the entire like saga. I saw Plo Koon's mask and Luthen's. Oh, okay, that's dope. It felt like there was a Padme head dressing somewhere in that first episode. But like I feel like with Andor specifically in this timeline, I don't feel like there's a lot to, because they're strictly staying away from certain aspects and it's essentially all Empire and all Rebellion. There isn't a lot for me to be overly like critical of. It's fun. Well, it's not fun. This show's not fun. It's very serious and very intense. That was a bad choice of words, but it's more about like being able to just enjoy the product as it's meant to be consumed. And I think this is the way the show's supposed to go. It's supposed to make you uncomfortable. It's supposed to present some pretty harsh realities about what the Empire was and what it is. So that aspect of it, it is what it is. I'm not going to get super fiery like I do about like the saga kind of thing. Like I will die on the hill of Revenge of the Sith being an easily top 5 movie, and I will die on the hill that I don't love the way the sequel trilogy was told in terms of overarching story. I didn't like the way it necessarily began, and I didn't love the way that it necessarily ended. Like the structure of the story, I didn't love. There are elements of the sequels I enjoy. I'll watch them every time, but there are certain aspects of that I will fight anybody in terms of a debate, in terms of certain aspects of that story that was being told. But when it comes to this, I'm going to try to just sit back and enjoy it for what it is and not let it ruffle my feathers or get me upset or ruin my day like maybe I get with some other things. But yeah, obviously share all your opinions. And again, try to be clean, try to be nice, try to be respectful to each other. End of the day, we're all Star Wars fans. We're all here to enjoy the same thing. So if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. If you're in the middle, you're in the middle. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. It's fine too. But I think everyone should check it out, share their own opinions, build their own personal feelings about it. And yeah, we'll be back next week. I'll try to do this again. We'll see if the schedule works and if this is something y'all want. Because this is kind of part of the new strategy, I guess, new content layout. If there's something that I want to watch, or even maybe if there's an opportunity for Nikki, if there's a chance to watch it and we don't have the time to necessarily create reaction videos, we'll do it this way. Because the issue with reactions is the time and the editing and all the post work to watching that I just don't have time for because we have a full slate of other things right now. So the watch alongs are always fun. I enjoy watching stuff with you guys. Andor gets asked about a lot and figure this would be fun. So as always, I appreciate all y'all who roll through, anyone who jumps into the live streams to say hello and hang out. It is very much appreciated. Yeah, if you're watching this on the VOD, thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all. Leave all your comments. We'll be around, obviously, with more videos in the week. And yeah, talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye. Oops, I wasn't ready for the end screen. Bye.